What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to another video and welcome to the channel. If you've been following along, you'll know we no longer have a block or a motor here in the garage with us. We had to send that thing off. If you want to get caught up, I'll link some things up top. You can check it out if you want to, or you can just go back and watch like the last 2 or 3 videos on the channel, and you should be caught up pretty well on the situation as to why we're in this spot to begin with. But on the bright side, we got the garage all cleaned up. It was an absolute mess in here. There were tools everywhere. I'm not even sure how I found anything, but I did. I don't know, I knew where everything was and I don't know how. But moving forward, I want to begin working on the front subframe. I figured why not take this time while the motor's gone, work on this subframe, get it as close to being done as we can, and then when it comes back, we'll have one less thing to worry about. So it kind of caught me off guard with this whole project, but I think I have enough stuff to do this thing and get it pretty close to being done. So let's go ahead, dive in, tear it down, and go from there. Okay, so we have a plethora of new parts here all laid out. We got brand new subframe, brand new sway bar links, bump steer kit, brand new tie rods, brand new tie rod boots, brand new brackets, brand new high pressure power steering line, other random hoses. This thing is gonna look so much better than it currently does. I think this is the high pressure line hose here, which runs down and then turns into this hard hose and then goes in right over here. I think that's the high pressure hose because this guy right here is the return. So that would make a lot of sense. It doesn't look like it when it's all coiled up, but this hose has to go from there all the way to the power steering pump. So I unrolled it and it does look like it's that kind of length. I don't have to run it the same way, so it's not as long, but hopefully we don't run into an issue whenever we're putting it back on that it's a little bit too short, but I don't think it will be. And of course, this line right here is discontinued. This is the return line that runs down into this hard line. I tried to order the hard line a long time ago and they canceled my order and said it was discontinued, didn't have it in stock, all that kind of stuff. But being as this is the return line, I don't think there's a lot of pressure coming through here to worry about. So I'm gonna reach out to someone and see if I can run just like a regular kind of hose through it. Obviously to withstand power steering fluid and all that, but just see if I can run like a regular kind of hose to make this look a little bit fresher, a little bit newer. This will clean up probably like we did the AC lines, but I still want to see if we can run like a regular kind of hose just to get it a little bit more cleaned up and look a little bit more new. This is probably not uber necessary, being as we have a new sway bar and stuff like that going on, but I want to get it off of here and out of the way at least. So off you come. Turn line, that's a 10. Off you come, off you go. Lovely. Man, that's so much rust on that bracket, good grief. Now we go high pressure. That's a 12. Now I think next needs to be the rear motor mount here. So let's go ahead and work on getting that off of there. I don't know if I can get my drill to that one. Nope. That is maybe. Nope. It's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. There we go. So much corrosion. Good, great, look at that. That is a lot. Okay, now let's try it like this. There we go. There we go. And this tough one. Oh, there we go. Haha. Whew. This thing is rough too. Look at that. Good grief. Let's work on getting the rack off of here next. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we say Zoink. Zoink. Huzzah. And huzzah. Perhaps I should leave this mounted to this until I can get off this high pressure line. That way I have some leverage, because it looks pretty corroded back here. And so I have a feeling it might take a little bit of effort to get that off. We'll just snug it down hand tight. That way we have some leverage on it. Okay, so we're back now. I was gone for about a week or so. We had some family things. My grandma passed away, and so we had to step away, take care of some family stuff. And so we are back now. We're back out here in the garage, and I think where we left off was the subframe. I think we had just gotten that taken apart, so let's get back to that. I remember where we were. I didn't show this part, I don't think, before, but this is a brand new subframe. I snagged it a while back, and when I got it, it has some like scratches on it, some bare metal showing there, and these things are prone to rust as it is, being as there's a recall on these things. And so this one may be one that was like produced after all that, but there are some spots like right here. There's some like brown rusty spots there. There's some brown rusty spots through here. It just looks, I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't look quite like rust. Here it kind of does. But my OCD is kind of getting the better of me, and I'm like, I don't want to put this thing on there and then it just have bare metal showing and it just be more prone to rusting as it is. So I'm going to contact the place that I've been getting powder coating done and see if I can't get this thing powder coated before I throw all this brand new stuff on there and switch all this stuff over. I ordered, while I was gone, I did order some power steering hoses. I had mentioned before that they were discontinued, but I found some at a place in Europe and I ordered them from there. Let's go ahead and we'll take off this steering rack and we'll try to get it cleaned up, and then we can go from there. All right, so got this thing all cleaned up, at least the best I could. We do have some fresh paint I'm gonna put on this thing when we're all ready to do that and make it look nice and clean. But for now, let's get these tie rods off of here. They are super rusty. We got new rods and new ends and all that stuff going on anyway, so we'll pop this boot off and get this thing off of here. All right, pliers, clamp, squeeze and pull. And now we gotta break this little squeeze clamp back here in the back. And off you come, I think. No. Well, we're gonna have to get new ones on here anyway, so I'm just gonna break this any moment. Please and thank you. Whenever you're ready. Oh my God, are you serious? Well, that's at least off of the boot, so let's just slide the boot off now. I need to squirt some WD-40 on the other end of this boot. Hang on. Pry it up and squirt. Yeehaw. All right. Now will you slide? You will. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. That's different. What the hell is that? Oh, those washers. Damn, I gotta order those. I don't have those here. So, see, what had happened was, these washers right here, I didn't realize on both sides it was like crimped over this tie rod. I'm not 100% sure how to get this off of here, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if this rotates and this whole thing comes with it, or it like slides up. Like, I'm not sure how this comes off. So I need to order those washers, 1, and 2, I need to do some more research and see how to get this tie rod off of here, because I am not 100% sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here. I know this video is probably super short. There's not a lot of substance, not a lot of getting things done, but we got a little bit thrown off track there, so I hope you guys understand. But we'll get this stuff on order, we'll get it on its way, we'll get the subframe powder coated, we'll put all the new stuff on it whenever it's done, and we can move on from there. I did hear some good news about the block while I was gone though, so I'll make a video about that very soon, but it is good news, so that's super awesome. I also appreciate the comments on the community tab post that I made about all that was going on. I appreciate that very much. And so yeah, we'll keep trucking along, we'll get back on track here, and thanks for watching. I do appreciate it very much as always. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys think about the process, the progress, and if you guys have any questions, drop those down there as well. Be glad to help much as I can, chat, whatever, and I will see you next time. Bye.